Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another video brought to you by SeniorCatWellness.com. If you enjoyed today's presentation and find it informative, please feel free to subscribe to this channel, like the video, and share the content. Today's video subject: why is my cat walking in circles around me? Before we begin, let's first take a look at today's topic overview. There are medical issues that can lead to circling in cats. Feline circling can be due to vestibular disease, which affects the inner ear and balance. Other possibilities include hypertension, hypoglycemia, head injury, cognitive dysfunction, and brain tumors. While it's quite common for your cat to walk in circles around you as a greeting and a sign of affection, or even in an attempt to herd you in a desired direction, or to do so as a mean to flex that muscle and show some dominance, circling, at least in some instances, can be a sign of a medical condition. And the health aspect of this topic will be our primary focus today. While a few were noted in our topic overview, we'll briefly cover the following concerns during today's presentation: vestibular disease, ear infections, head trauma, hypertension, hypoglycemia, cognitive dysfunction, and brain tumors. It must be stated that if you are concerned about your cat's circling behavior and you suspect something of the medical variety is taking place, we encourage you to take your pet to the vet as soon as possible. With that stated, let's begin things with vestibular disease. Impacting a cat's sense of balance and coordination, cats with this disease often find it difficult to walk in a straight line. Darting of the eyes, head tilting, and vomiting are some of the notable symptoms. While the cause of vestibular disease can vary, infections of the inner and middle ear are common culprits. And that leads us right into our next concern: ear infections. Most notably to the outer ear, ear mites are often the cause. Notable symptoms, in addition to circling due to a loss of balance, can include scratching of the problem area along with discharge. It should be noted that bacterial inflammation can potentially spread to the inner ear, which can be incredibly serious and potentially result in permanent damage. Drooling, uneven pupil size, dryness of one eye, lack of depth perception, loss of motor coordination, and vomiting are all signs of a spreading infection. Next, we have head trauma. Although rather self explanatory, any level of trauma to your feline's head is concerning and should be handled with extreme care. Traffic accidents, falls, collisions, and forceful blows to the head during an altercation with another animal are all very serious and concerning. If seemingly unexplained circling is now taking place after known trauma to your cat's head, this should be treated as an emergency situation. Next, we have hypertension. Excess blood rush, or what is sometimes referred to as a head rush, can leave a cat rather confused. Circling in this case is often the result of said confusion. Overall clumsy behavior can also be a byproduct of hypertension. Next, we have hypoglycemia, low blood sugar. This is most common in diabetic felines. Lack of coordination is a common symptom of hypoglycemia. Causing your cat to grow confused walking in circles can arise as a symptom. In addition to diabetes, hypoglycemia is also linked to bacterial infections, intestinal parasites, and overall poor diet. Hypothermia, excessive physical activity after a long period of fasting, and potential organ failure. Next, we have cognitive dysfunction. If your cat is of senior status, the act of circling could unfortunately be the result of some level of cognitive decline. Dysfunction of this magnitude can lead to a near permanent state of confusion, and this can negatively impact all aspects of life, thus making even the most basic of tasks quite complex. The once known and understood becomes unfamiliar and potentially a source of great discomfort. Cats that are in the midst of cognitive decline will often wander around unsure of their surroundings. And the final medical concern that we will address today are brain tumors. While an estimated 90% of all brain tumors that develop in felines are benign, changes in behavior will inevitably occur to some degree. And this obviously includes balance, gait, and coordination in general. A tumor, in some respects, can cause your feline to potentially mimic the behaviors that were just attributed to cognitive dysfunction. And once again, if you are indeed concerned that your cat's circling behavior has become a bit strange, different, and downright concerning, please, we urge you to take your pet to the vet as soon as possible. Early detection is critical in all aspects of your cat's health, and the potential causes that we discuss here today are certainly no different. Before we close things out, let's end things on a positive note. In the vast majority of cases, your cat's circling is for every reason that you think it is, a positive and loving greeting, with perhaps a touch of herding and a bit of dominance as a way to get you to fulfill some sort of want or need. Either way, the behavior is likely what you've come to expect and what you've come to love. Just be mindful when the circling does seem to be a bit too frequent and concerning. If you know your cat's personality and normal behaviors, you'll likely recognize a change. If you would like more information concerning today's subject matter, including detailed subsections dedicated to everything we laid out in this presentation from a health and wellness standpoint, please click the initial link in the description box below and join us at seniorcatwellness.com. And once again, feel free to like and share this video and subscribe to the channel if this type of content is of interest to you. Thanks for watching, and we'll talk to you later.